The Bible and family relationships. The Bible, across its numerous books, letters, and genres, offers quite a wide angle on the concept of family relationships. After all, family dynamics are among the most fundamental elements of human society, and the Scripture doesn't shy away from commenting on it. Honor thy father and mother. One of the 10 Commandments is to honor your father and mother, Exodus 20:12. This can be construed as a call for respect and a form of piety towards one's parents, which encompasses the idea of taking care of them in their old age, not just being obedient in your youth. Children are a blessing. Psalms often depict children as a blessing, a heritage from the Lord, Psalm 127:3-5. In these passages, the bearing and raising of children are seen as something to be valued and cherished, a sort of divine affirmation of family existence. The prodigal son. Jesus' parable of the prodigal son, Luke 15:11-32, displays a powerful message about forgiveness and familial love, with a father embracing his wayward son upon his return after having spent all his inheritance. It's a teaching on grace and the idea that family relationships can be restored regardless of past issues. Family beyond blood. Jesus, interestingly enough, at one point, seems to redefine the concept of family by going beyond blood relations. When told that his mother and brothers were outside seeking him, he said, "Who is my mother, and who are my brothers?" Then pointing to his disciples, he said, "Here are my mother and my brothers. For whoever does the will of my Father in heaven is my brother and sister and mother." Matthew 12:48-50. This suggests that spiritual kinship can sometimes be as strong or stronger than natural family ties, a blueprint for husbands and wives. Ephesians 5:22. 33 talks at length about the relationship between husbands and wives, comparing it to the relationship between Christ and the church. This is often a contentious passage, as it speaks of wives submitting to their husbands, which must be understood in the cultural context of the time it was written. But it also emphatically calls for husbands to love their wives, just as Christ loved the church and gave himself up for her. Discord and division. Not everything in the Bible about family is rosy, though. There's recognition that following Jesus could create divisions even within one's household, Matthew 10:34-36. Faithfulness to God in some instances might thus come at a personal cost involving one's closest relationships. Being in Portland, Oregon, I've seen a massive range of what constitutes family. We've got unconventional blended families, strong single-parent households, and those that adhere to more traditional structures. The Bible has something that each can relate to, even if the application is different in the modern context. No text, no matter how ancient or divine, can capture the complexity of human relationships entirely. But the Bible undeniably offers various insights, stories, and guidelines, which different generations and cultures have been mulling over for millennia. It highlights virtues such as love, patience, kindness, and forgiveness as foundational to familial relations, which transcend time and are as applicable today as they were back in ancient times.